pluripotent. Pluripotent, now I'm not separating the word, but the pluripotent, pluri again means multiple, plural, right? Pluri. But it cannot make the whole organism. It can make a part of the organism, multiple cell types, but a part, not the full organism. So in case of us, our lecture today, bone marrow, stem cell, start the very first, very parent stem cell within the bone marrow, which makes all the blood cells, WBCs, RBCs, megakaryocytes, and lymphoid tissue. All of those, not tissue, not lymphoid tissue, lymphoid cells, all of those cells are derived from pluripotent stem cell in the bone marrow. One thing, this is something which is relevant to us. Then we can have, after the pluripotent, we could have multipotent. Multipotent stem cell. A multipotent stem cell, so here's the thing, as we go down, this has the biggest potency. And as we keep going down, the potency is going to keep reducing. Right? So if this guy has a potency of this big, then as we keep going down on the scale, you would see the potency would keep reducing. So of course multipotent means it would make lesser type of cells than pluripotent. How can I discuss that in terms of the bone marrow? The pluripotent cell in the bone marrow makes myeloid tissue or myeloid cells and lymphoid cells. Right? Amongst these two, this guy here, who is pluripotent, I'll make P's here. This guy is pluripotent. He makes myeloid and lymphoid, but all in all, he makes all the blood cells. It doesn't make all, this guy does not make all the body cells. It makes all the blood cells. So it is a pluripotent cell. On the other hand, this myeloid cell, we call it myeloid progenitor. Myeloid progenitor. This guy is called a blast. This pluripotent cell, in the case of the blood, is called a blast cell. So this progenitor cell, this parent cell, only makes cells of the myeloid lineage. Lineage means the inheritance, the generations. So it only makes the cells of the myeloid lineage. What does that mean? It would make megakaryocytes. It would make erythrocytes, red blood cells. It would make granulocytes, and it would make monocytes. So from this will come cells which will make these cells, but not T lymphocytes and B lymphocytes. So if you think about it, this guy, the daughter cells coming from here give rise to all cells, all blood cells, or all WBCs, RBCs, and megakaryocytes. When we talk about myeloid, then we have a cell which only gives rise to all cells except the lymph cells. And when we talk about lymph, that would give T and B cells. Then, hold on, granulocyte here, this cell only give rise to granulocytes, which are eosinophils, basophils, and neutrophils, are star today, are celebrity today, the neutrophil. So as we continue, so if you see, this is not totipotent, right? He's not going to make, this is not going to make all the body cells. So this is not useful for us. This is a pluripotent cell. It's going to make a lot of blood cells, all blood cells. Why do I say blood cells? Blood cells, WBCs, platelets, red blood cells, all cells. Then this guy is multipotent. He can make blood cells, but not all of them, right? And then we have, if we come here, Then we have oligopotent. Oligopotent. And see, I'm making them all the same. It's really difficult to differentiate various stem cells from each other. So there are many ways to study them, but important thing is that stem cells are really very less. I think that there is one stem cell per 1,000 cells or more, but really they are very, not 1,000, probably 1 million. So I forgot that. But there is really a very small number of stem cells. And to then figure out that which one is pluripotent and which one is multipotent and oligopotent, that is really difficult. But thankfully, there are scientists who are sitting together, maybe you will be one tomorrow, who are sitting together, who are working on these things and finding out ways and mechanisms to find that out. Anyways, oligopotents are which are multiple type of cells but not too many. And finally, unipotent. Unipotent. Unipotent are, they are stem cells. That means they'll make themselves and they'll make the other cell. But they only give one other type. They would only give one other type. So for example, in this neutrophil lineage, we'll talk about committed cell here, which would only be making neutrophils. So that is a stem cell. It would refresh itself and make more stem cells, which would give rise to neutrophils, plus it would give rise to neutrophil. So this would be a unipotent cell, right? So oligopotent simply means multiple. So multipotent and oligopotent, sort of the same thing. So anyways, these are the stem cells and their various names. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Make sure that you like, subscribe, and share this video. Like it if you like it. If you don't like it, then don't like it. And then subscribe if you want more videos. We upload videos regularly. So if you subscribe to the channel, you can get a notification and the video will appear in your inbox. And if you hit the bell button as well, then you can get the notifications for this as well.